walk that mile in the darkness. I often sit back and get lost.
Cry, 'cause I can't believe all the things I ever wanted are finally happening for me.
Looking to make a big splash here tonight. Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. All right, a chance to check out.
But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. Jamal Murray out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Peyton Watson. And it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Hachimura in at the forward slots. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Now here's Johnson. Murray from outside. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A. His playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and of course, that killer mentality.
I have a lot of respect for Jokic's feel for the game. He plays the right way, sees everything, great vision, and he processes what he sees so quickly.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with JJ about it. I asked him the obvious. Is there anything you can do to slow down Jokic? He was surprisingly candid with this plan, and he said they want to force him to switch out onto the perimeter shooters, hoping that he expends a lot of energy and create favorable mismatches. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Murray. An important scorer for this team, averaging around 25.5 a game.
Soft defense in that to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Johnson. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago from outside the arc. And Jamal Murray gets a 3. Murray's got 5 points.
This is Murray's game. A shoot-first combo guard who's ready to fire as soon as he has it.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Pass to Jokic. Now here's Murray. Again, the miss by Murray. Stolen by Jokic. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on LeBron James. Going into the offseason, Clark, a priority for the Nuggets was adding depth.
Jokic himself bluntly made it clear that's what they needed. Denver was worn down by the end of that OKC series. You could see it. And depth was a strength for each of the conference finals.
Hardaway's checked in for Denver. Ayton inside. Covered by Jokic. Just 5 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. The Nuggets lead by 7. For 3, Hardaway fires in the triple.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Denver.
Yeah, we saw how combative yet enjoyable last season's series was. 2 very excellent teams going at it.
Exactly. They split the series, Greg. 2 elite teams and conference foes renewing that rivalry tonight.
And here are the Nuggets now, following the score by Los Angeles. Here's James. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
He's so good at creating his own shot. He's just got an endless supply of moves. LeBron James.
Pass to Johnson, to the paint. Watson. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Reeves against Hardaway, and the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play. Some changes for Los Angeles. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Kleba comes in for Hachimura. Laravia is subbed in for James. And then for Denver, Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jokic. Holmes comes in for Watson. And it's Brown in for Jamal Murray.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
The shot by Johnson, no good.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Doncic with it, and it's Holmes picking him up. Doncic, no good. Denver leading by 7. Outside Johnson. And a miss there on the triple.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Count the basket. 46 seconds left in the first. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And the Lakers making a change here. Smart's checked in. And then for Denver, Tyson comes in for Holmes. And Murray subbed in for Brown. And that one's good. LaRavia.
The ideal pass for that situation. Great instincts.
Denver has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Pass to Tyson. Now Johnson. Murray scanning the floor. And here's Valanciunas. 4 on the clock. Off the mark there with a 3. Here's Smart. He takes it in. Rebounded by Johnson. For 3. No good on the buzzer beater. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. It's Denver. They're up by 6. We've got more in store for you right after this. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Denver.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets. They're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure. Capitalize off more forced miscues.
Maxi Kleba out there with Jake LaRavia. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then there's Marcus Smart. And it's Hayes in at the 5 spot. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Well, Jackson Hayes, a rim-running center with explosive athleticism.
Yeah, he's a constant lob threat. I mean, plays well above the rim. He sets solid screens. He's got pretty good feet, so he's able to get out of his screens quickly. Rebounds, protects the paint. I mean, he plays his role at a high level, and he's shot over 70% from the field multiple times in his young career.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. BA?
They're good with him in the lineup. All right, Allie, thank you. Hardaway's shot is good.
He's shooting it really well. And that spot, Hardaway Jr. lives from the corner.
Outside Reeves. 3-pointer. Hardaway grabs the board. The Nuggets lead by 7. And here's Brown for 3. Rebound by the Lakers. Hayes has got 5 rebounds tonight. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Will go for a different look here. Aiden, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Kleba. LeBron, he's checked in for LaRavia. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Reeves. Strawther's checked in for Denver.
No let up at all. Doncic, relentless. He's going to get his. You can count on it.
Here's Murray. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Maybe not the title you want, but Jamal Murray is probably the best player never named an All-Star.
Yeah, interesting. It's kind of like being the last player or the best player not to win a major in golf. I mean, he is a devastating, lethal scorer and a really good passer, too. And he's been right there on the cusp. I think it speaks more to the strength and quality of talent in the West than it does to Jamal Murray's lack of ability. I mean, he's an all-star caliber player for sure.
Aiden, no good. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. They've led by as much as 10. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
And he gets the bucket.
When Brown gets ahead of steam, headed to the hoop, it's hard to stay in front of him.
To the inside, James.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punt.
And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Watson, he's checked in for Brown. Denver moving it around. Ayton against Jokic. Shoots over Ayton. Oh, he's a load inside. Jokic finishing strong.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
Well, if he can somehow get into a rhythm offensively, I think they could stretch this lead.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's foul number 2 for him.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, friend, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one of a kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Connects checked in for LaRabia.
Really warming up. He's scoring it with consistency this quarter.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Marcus Smart's checked in for Connect. And a switch here also for Denver. Jones, he's checked in for Hardaway. Johnson passes to Watson. And he banks in the layup. About Austin Reeves. Allie?
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Lakers. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. A return to the floor was very 50-50. It's the kind of injury that would sideline many players, but everyone's built a little differently. So, guys, he's going to brave it out.
Well, we appreciate it, Allie.
Yeah, my heart sinks for him. I mean, I really feel for him. It's no fun being hurt. Sitting out, you can't practice, you can't be part of the activity, can't help the squad. But right now, he's got to take care of his body, get his treatment, and focus on recovering so that he can get back into action down the road.
And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
Outside Jones. Johnson for 3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Good job using that big body to carve out space and snatch that rebound.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Right side Watson. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed. You've got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
From deep. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Denver Nuggets ending the quarter up 10. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season.
Looking at the Nuggets, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree.